How's it going, people? IWC, YWC. In the aftermath of the Hill Stephen video I put out, I'm getting a lot of Russell Jimmys. Yeah, I really don't know why. Well, maybe because I'm calling out people on their bullshit, which is apparently an YWC no. Don't tell the truth. Don't correct people when they're putting out false bullshit. Don't do that. You're a bad man. You're a bad man. Um, it, it has inspired me to. I don't know how often this series is gonna come around, but YWC liars, and Hill Steven was the first person on the list. And like I said, I still like Hill Steven. He's cool in his own way, but we gotta face facts, bro. You're cooning. You're YWC cooning for subs and views. Let just be fair about that. You're cooning, bro. Stop the cooning. I just wish I could get the old Hill Steven back. But let's get into episode 2 of YWC Liars, and oh boy, this one is the one that I feel like I'm automatically gonna get in trouble for. I already know it. I can see the people in the comment section. I'm black, I'm a nigga, blah 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 blah. Racist comments, this, that. It's coming. I can already tell it's coming. And who is it on? Well, you can read, hopefully. It's on JD from NY. Look, I like JD from NY. He's a yeller. Like, it's kind of entertaining, maybe. I guess fake outrage is that the new thing? We're doing fake outrage and call it. Anyway, his off the script stuff, it was okay in the beginning, but now, anytime, like he said, the #1 source for WWE content. Okay, but then you try to cover TNA news, you never cover New Japan news, you never cover ROH news, you never cover. I'm going to say Jerry promotion, but come on, that promotion is irrelevant. You cover TNA and WWE, but then when you cover TNA, you're extremely biased in covering it, and you try to bash it without any factual logic, just like Hill Steven. Not throwing you on the bus, bro, but come on, bro. So let's hear what JD from NY has to say about Billy Corgan leaving TNA. Mind you, in the fact that months ago, he said that Billy Corgan would not help TNA, and he didn't see why Corgan was joining. So now, from hating Corgan, saying that, hey, it's not going to be any help, to, well, you'll see. I'm not going to say Dick Ryan, but come on, Dick Ryan. Let's just be honest. Anyway, let's start the video.
Absolutely fucking retarded. And finally, to end the podcast this weekend, what do I say about Billy Corgan and TNA and Dixie Carter? I really don't care. I honestly do not even want to cover this story. I just don't care. You know? From what I read here, they fuck.
But yet, you're covering it. You're covering it to bash the product and to smear more dirt. Also, by the way, I know JD from NY. I kind of get his repertoire now. Bro, don't flag the video, bro. You don't even really have to even respond to this. If you have tough skin, you shouldn't even have to respond to this video. I mean, other people are going to try to defend you, but are you really going to flag? If you're thinking about flagging me, you're really stooping down to my level. I'm just correcting you. If I wrestle your Jimmys, correcting your mistakes and your lies, what does that really say about you? But let's continue on.
Fucked over Billy. They fucked over someone who loves wrestling, who I didn't think had any intent to undermine anybody. He genuinely.
You didn't think he had any intent? What, are you like psychic? You knew Billy Corgan's mind? He long shirt. He fucking long. It's in the court. Why is this such a hard pill for people? He fucking long shirt. He loaned TNA money. Yes, TNA should pay him back, and they were going to. possibly when the Fight Network things fell through. But he said to himself, hey, this is my opportunity to try to seize control of my 3% ownership in the company. I can take the 92%. The fuck? And he went to court, and the judge said, well, that's illegal. You're loan sharking. You don't have any proof. Get this shit the fuck out of court. Bang, 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 gavel. But he got screwed. Billy Corgan's greed got him out of 10. What the fuck would you think he was in TNA after trying to do a hostile takeover? Continuing.
Loved wrestling. He's seen and in with TNA. He had his own promotion, right?
And it was going very well, people. I mean, Resistance Pro Wrestling, woo! It was the next best thing. I mean, you heard of Resistance Pro, right? You guys watch. I'm sure JD watches Resistance.
Booking and planning and funding his own independent promotion. He's seen.
And boy, was he spending. Billy Corgan spared no expense when it came to the production of Resistance Pro. Woo, he was really breaking the bank. He was spending every dime. I mean, you can look at their shows that were in bingo halls, legit bingo halls, where behind the announcers you can see fat people eating chicken wings. People having to use their own smartphones to cut promos. What a company, people! What a company! TNA was in the presence of a wrestling genius whose wallet was open, not to just TNA, but to everyone.
Welcome to TNA. And he became a creative writer. TV got a little bit better. He eventually wanted to up his position to president. He said, you know what, this company is struggling financially. Maybe I can fund this company in hopes that, I turn it around. I start booking shows creatively and giving people the shows that...
Oh, okay, let's just stop it. Let's stop. Corgan was not a creative booker. He had a small, tiny morsel in the creative process. Why are we giving him credit for everything? As a matter of fact, let me back up and hear what he said again.
Say about Billy Corgan and TNA and Dixie Carter, I really don't care. His own independent promotion. He's seen a welcome to TNA. And he became a creative writer. TV got a little bit better.
It was already better.
He wanted to up his position to president. He said, you know what, this company is struggling.
Yeah, he just automatically came into the company. Hey guys, I'm president. And this guy was like, oh yeah, well, that's fucking Billy Corgan. Let's just automatically make that guy president. I mean, he did Resistance Pro Wrestling. That show's fucking awesome, right? Like I said, why? It's the people in the WWE bubble. They don't want to admit when something outside of WWE is better. Granted, but the Matt Hardy stuff, they kind of admitted it was good. But people who watch other promotions know that gimmick was great before the other stuff. But to say that TNA just got great when Corgan got there, the fuck kind of drugs are you smoking? So. The Wolves versus the Hardys versus the Team 3D final TLC match wasn't awesome. Lashley versus Angle wasn't awesome. EC3's rise to fame and infamy wasn't special. Rockstar Spud versus EC3 wasn't a great match. It only got good with Corgan out there. That's what you're telling me. I guess it's because Corgan is on the side of against TNA, now it's okay to give him credit for everything, even though he didn't do it, and dick ride him. But when he was on the side of TNA, oh my God, this guy's not really doing anything. It's okay, show. It's whatever. But now while Corgan was there, they had the most awesome, amazing shows. How, nigga? How? And you weren't even like watching the product. How can you even make that claim? In order for you to compare two things, you just can't compare fucking strawberries to grapes, and you don't eat fucking grapes. You can't say, oh, strawberries are better than grapes because the fuck. Anyway, let's keep going.
Financially, maybe I can fund this company in hopes that, I turn it around. I start booking shows creatively. And
he never booked shows.
That they
he
want
never
and
booked
deserve,
shows.
and
Stop
start
lying.
turning this thing around slowly but surely. I figured everybody within the company, the roster, the performers, the backstage crew, Dixie, John Gaborik, everybody involved would have seen the level of passion and dedication that Billy Corgan is giving to them out of the goodness of his heart to keep this company afloat.
The goodness of his heart, along with $1.8 million that he wants back, apparently so much that he's bitching on Twitter, even though Fight Network has said, we're paying you your money. Stop lying and stop fucking tweeting. That's the heart that he showed. Anyway, let's keep going.
Maybe some debt of gratitude would be paid to this man about keeping this company afloat for the time that he did. Because realistically, without Billy Corgan, we might not even get a TNA.
Oh my God. He funded 3 shows. He funded 3 fucking shows. He funded Bound for Glory, tapings, and something else. 3 fucking... Why? Why? And you're defending this shit. You're defending Billy Corgan getting kicked for doing illegal shit. You can't fucking take a company over and sue them illegally and try to... I hate these YWC assholes. They fucking won't tell the whole fucking story. What the fuck? It's illegal to loan shark. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh shit.
For half of this year. He directly funded them and kept them in business. I think that's a swell way. I think that speaks volumes of his character. In a day and age where you're going to give money to people you really don't know, and who gives away that type of money?
He's a fucking investor. He was an investor in the fucking company. You think they're just gonna make him fucking president without him spending stuff? They already had Fight Network as part of the other stuff, like financially. You think they're just gonna like give Billy Corgan like creative whatever he had, and without putting some money as an... What the fuck is wrong with you? You think hey, Billy Corgan, you want to join TNA creative for free and not invest anything into the company, but you still get percentage? What the fuck is wrong with
you? Now, obviously, Billy Corgan gave that money and raised his stock in the company with hopes and aspirations
It's called investing.
Of becoming
it's called investing.
President. Now, I understand that. And someone like me would have done the same thing. He felt like everybody at least respected him and seen the good deeds that he was trying to do.
They did.
But now that Dixie Carter has lied and bullshitted and flat out said that this guy's not getting his money back.
Where did she say that shit? Where the... Lied and bullshitted him about not getting his money? Like I said, he loaned the money as an investor in TNA. And he was going to get the money back, maybe or maybe not, through Fight Network, which the deal was going to be done. The deal was done between Dixie Carter and Fight Network. But Corgan's own greed. He thought he was going to do some slick type of thing and take over the company. Instead, he jumped the gun and did something illegal and got caught. So no company, he'll get his money back. What?
And they fucking undermined him with emails, and you know, they're all nice and chatty and respectful in front of his face, but Dixie Carter behind the scenes saying Billy Corgan is never going to be president, was never president. He wasn't even in consideration to be president.
Of course, he's a president in name. Why would you give somebody full control of your company? That's like hiring a guy on like in McDonald's. First day on the shift, fry cook. And you just turn to him and say, wow, I really like how you're cooking those fries, bro. You should be the general manager, and just hand him the general manager shirt. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with you?
What? If Billy Corgan found this all out, if someone like me or you or anybody else in his position found this out, of course I want my money back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously. TNA Wrestling has had issues for some time now, and it seemed that despite some good things occurring recently, the company may have issues surviving going forward.
This video was published on November the 6th. Weeks ago, Fight Network has said that we are funding TNA. There is no need to worry. We got their back. But you just say that TNA is going to have trouble financially surviving, and people in the IWC don't lie. Like, this is something you could simply type in with a Google search.
Both Billy Corgan and Dixie Carter have attempted to make TNA into something better, but Carter's horrible business decisions put TNA behind for a while. Corgan came in as an investor to hopefully help the business going forward, and he even saved TNA on more.
Okay. First of all, Dixie Carter's bad business decision. First of all, are you behind the scenes of TNA? Are you in the boardrooms with Dixie Carter making the decisions? Or let me guess. You're parroting what Dave Meltzer says, and also, oh, they got dropped from Spike Network TV deal. Now it's a bad thing, even though other companies get dropped from network, but I don't talk about it in blase. It's only bad when it happens to TNA type of guy. Look, I said this before. WWE, they're on USA. They're in a good space, but they're gonna all come crashing, toppling down because let's face this fact. WWE is not the top show on USA. Hell, even Chris Lee knows best is far more, I hate to say this, entertaining than WWE. And what if USA just says, you know what, this kind of sucks. Get off our network. Get the fuck off our network. You got to find somewhere else to go. If you don't say that WWE's done because they don't have because they have a streaming service, they're okay. That's probably what you'll say. But just because a company loses a TV deal does not mean the end of a company or a bad business decision. It can be a mutual thing. You weren't in the boardroom with either Dixie Carter and Spike or Dixie Carter and Destiny America when those deals were severed. It could have been like, hey, well, Hulk Hogan's not here and blah, that's why and you're not really doing anything for us. We can't really grow. We're on the same thing. You know, we need to split mutually. But no, it's, hey, Dixie Carter's bad business decisions. I don't know what they were, but I'm just going to say it and not putting factual stuff behind it. And Dixie Carter's a bad person and don't watch TNA. And that's the whole rhetoric I'm going to put on my podcast or whatever.
Multiple occasions. He saw all of this and knew if he could get control of TNA, he could save it. It's all he wanted. He loved this company so much that he funded it and wanted to save it.
He loved the company so much that he loan sharked illegally, I'm going to keep saying that, illegally, and tried to topple the chairwoman of the company. That deserves a round of applause, people. Billy Corgan's amazing. Illegal pays. You could do, like I said on the last video, you can do the most illegal shit ever possible as long as you're doing it against TNA. That's the only thing people care about. If you could pretty much run into TNA, shoot everybody, kill them, stab them, and say fuck TNA, and people be like, well, it's okay because he was against TNA. I mean, it's not like they were doing anything or whatever. That's pretty much the same thing. Why do you defend a long shot? Why? Anyway.
They even publicly stated Dixie is going to take a lesser role. She is not going to be in charge of creative any longer.
She never was. She's the chairwoman of the company. Always has. It's another, like I said, there's another video. It's a hard pill for people to swallow in YWC. I'm gonna break it down slowly. Dixie Carter owns TNA. She bought it legally. It's her company, not Corgan's, not this guy, not yours, not your company. It's hers. And she has people that she allows to do things in the company creatively. That's what the boss does. Look, I don't even want to go through the whole thing. He said some other stuff about look, let me just continue the video right here. Shit.